Alright, so I wanted to give a quick video on how I did the install for my light bar on my truck. I get quite a few people that ask about the light bar both at like gas stations, on Instagram, on Facebook, and there's a shot of the front of the truck. They'll ask how I mounted the light bar, what did I mount it to, what light bar did I use, where's my switch at, how did I wire it, all that and whatnot. I'll go over that in this video for you. I'm just going to get straight down to it. So I realized that this mounting style is not anything new. A lot of guys have done it before. I know it's not anything new. There's quite a few write-ups and DIYs on how to do it and whatnot. I've only seen a couple. I followed one online on how to do it and just looked at a couple pictures from some guys that posted them online. I just felt like I should put a video out there to help out anyone that has any questions or anything like that about it. So the light bar that I have on here is from eBay. It's not an expensive light bar or anything like that. It's been on the truck for about a year now. I've had no issues with it, with the wiring, with the switch. All right, first I'm going to go over how I mounted it. So to get to where you need to mount it, you do need to take this top plate off here. So we're going to get a couple tools to take this off, as well as the grill. It's actually really easy. Just get underneath the clip like that, pop it up. It comes right out. So you'll want to use that little guy to get all 12 of the clips on this panel right here. Once you got the bolts out, then you're going to come over to either the left or right side, and then I don't know if you can see it, but that little clip right there, what you're going to want to do is I basically just put a hand through the grill like that, and then put a hand down here by the bottom where near where that clip is, and just give it a nice tug out, straight out, so that clip will release. And it should have, I think it was 4 clips at all 4 corners. All right, that's half right. So there's a clip right there, basically at all 4 corners, but there is a set of them all along the bottom there, which come out pretty easily. Just give it a nice good tug. Oh, there's 2 in the center, right there and there too, but they all pretty much pop out pretty easy. So this gives you a lot better view of how I actually set up the mounting for the light bar. These are not the mounts that came with it. I don't remember where these came from, but I did have to modify them a little bit to be able to use. I did use a curved light bar, not a straight one like what a lot of guys use. So now that we got the fender liner off, here's the wire for the light bar here. I zip tied it right up here so that it would just stay in place there. And then it just kind of snakes underneath. And then that wiring bundle you see right there, that is where I just bundled all the wiring up so that it would be just nice and out of the way. So it goes from there and it goes up. Alright, grounding here. Both power wires here, one goes to the switch, one goes to the relay for power for the light bar. Pretty easy. And I basically just took it down and around. Sorry, this is the relay right here. I basically just went off of this little wiring harness. As far as coming through the firewall, it's not easy, I will definitely tell you that. It is kind of a pain in the ass, but it is very possible. How I did it, I pretty much used a long Phillips screwdriver, took off one of the panels, which I'll show you in a minute, underneath the dash there, taped the wire onto the screwdriver a couple inches down, and then you basically just have to shove it through and poke a hole through that grommet there. You do have to remove this panel right here. It's pretty much just a couple bolts right here, and then one right there. They're just Torx bolts. You take those off, and then you'll pull towards you, I believe, if I remember right. You'll just pull towards you on with the panel here, and it'll pop right off. It's just held in by clips pretty much. It's not going to be easy trying to show you how I did it, but I did remove, not remove, but I unbolted this box here I believe it's the BCM, the body control module. I think, I'm not 100% on that, but I did just unbolt it from the 3 bolts, one here, one on the other side, and then I think there's one, or there's 2 over here, sorry. There's one right there, oops, and then one up at the top there. Anyway, so let's see how far we can get up in here. So I'm not sure if you can see, but up in here that should be the wire coming through the grommet up there. So when I do installs on my truck, I like to keep things as hidden as possible. That's why you can't really see it very well. But I basically just routed around all the pedal assembly and everything, so it's up and out of the way, there's no issues. I basically like to run it alongside another wiring harness. You can kind of see it right there. But it routes around. So the cup holder here, the rubber insert just pulls right out. It is not easy to get this little guy out, but what I did, I pretty much have to pull from the front side here, and it's gonna feel like you're gonna break it, but it does pop out. It's just clipped in at the top there as well as at the back. That's where it clips into. How you get this panel up and out, I just put a hand down here and then a hand kind of around right here and just firmly pull straight up, and it should start to pop out. So once you do that for both sides, it pretty much comes right out. There's no other clips, no bolts, no anything. And if you have small hands, be able to unhook everything on the back side there. The one cigarette lighter disconnected. Essentially, you need to remove the metal piece here. It basically just pops right out like that. And then you're going to need to modify the crap out of this little piece here. I actually had to redo the way I mounted it because I messed up on this one to do it. But essentially you need to make a bigger opening for the switch here. I will put a link in the description for this little switch. I did not find this one at my local AutoZone or O'Reilly's. You might be able to find it locally somewhere else, but I was only able to get it off of Amazon in a 3-pack. But basically it shuts smooth and works pretty great. Alright, then after you're done, everything just goes in reverse order pretty easily. And with that, let's see what it looks like at night. Alright, hopefully this shows up well on camera. Let me give you an idea of what it looks like. Normal headlights with brights on, with fogs on. I don't know if you can really see that. Fogs off. And then this is with the LED light. So what I noticed is that you can definitely see quite a bit of the trees being lit up, and the reason for that is when the light is hitting off the grill, off the silver part of the grill, it's just reflecting off of it and going straight up basically. Alright guys, that's where I'm going to end today's video. So if you liked it, please give it a thumbs up. Please consider subscribing. I got a lot more stuff coming on the way and some big plans for the truck. We'll see you next time. Thanks.